Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for the Have and the Have Nots, Season 7, Episode 19. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now I just got a quick rant about this show. I need to know why we're bringing in new characters and giving them a storyline when we haven't finished off storylines from people from been on here for at least a year or two. Like, we still do not know who killed Amanda, even though Wyatt has said it, but he was in a drunken stupor, so we don't know how accurate that is. Is the FBI still after RK, Rocky, or Broderick? Because we haven't seen them none this season. Not one of them walking by, calling Candace like, is everything cool? None of that. So what's going on? We bringing in Kobe. We bringing in his two friends. We bringing in the people that's trying to con Hannah out of Catherine's money. It's just a lot. But anyways, Jeffrey and his friends, because you just met him today, so I'm not even gonna call them your friends. They over at Veronica's house. Now he didn't, I guess, sobered up somewhat, and realized this is a stupid idea. I was like, yes, Jeffrey, that was a stupid idea. Bring these people over your mama's house and have them skinny dipping in her pool. You knew where they didn't know where your mama lived there, you did. So now he realized, okay, my mama, she is crazy and she will shoot us and she will get away with it. The two other dudes, they was like, they got the hint, like, okay, we getting up out of here. So that's exactly what they did. They hopped out that pool and left. Kobe, he's sitting up there like, I ain't scared. Like, he's getting a thrill out of making Veronica upset. These two went back and forth, calling each other it. You it because you're not a girl, you're not a boy, you it. You it because you're not young, you're not old, you're not pretty, you're not ugly, you it. It was just a lot of mess going back and forth. And then she starts to shoot the gun. This is when Jeffrey was like, deuces, I'm out. Kobe, I told you to get up at the pool. I ain't know you like that all that well, so I'm going to exit stage left and get up out of here. Pool dude, he's like trying to stop Veronica from shooting anybody. She's like, I don't like it when you're aggressive like that. I guess she having flashbacks to that time when David slapped her and caused her to cartwheel across the room. But then she was like, oh, that was so sexy. He was like, yes, you being aggressive was sexy. She's like, yeah, Veronica, you almost shot somebody. That was aggressive. And these two started kissing. I'm like, really? Word? Okay. Another annoying scene was Erica's friend. I didn't even catch her name, but she is over there begging David to keep her, have her as a kept woman. Like, you can use me until you can't use me no more. I just want an apartment, a nice one, so I can get up out of this game. She went on to saying how when she was 9 years old, she had to go before him in court because, like, his daddy was raping his sister, and I think the daddy killed the mama, and he was nice. And, like, when Erica was talking about how nice David was, she was like, yeah, I knew he was a nice guy, so now I want this for me, I guess. I'm like, you act like he is the only man in the whole entire world that you can con into giving you the lifestyle you want without beating on you. That's how I'm like, you act like David is the last man on earth that you can have take care of you. But go to a different city, do something like that. But she basically begging him, and she's like, look at here, you ain't gonna be out here cheating on me and all that other stuff. I use condoms, I do this, that, and the third. This how they gonna go. Like, first of all, ma'am, he did not agree to giving you keeping you in a lifestyle in which you want to be in. That's first of all. Like, she was really getting on my nerves with that. I'm like, there is other ways you can go about this and where you can be kept, since that's what you want to do. And I guess working, a 9 to 5 is just beneath you right now. But, like, I don't know, y'all. That part got on my nerves too. So David running around town doing all Jim's work for him. I'm like, when you got time to rest? Your back was blown off like a few seasons ago, but in Tyler Perry land, it was like 2-3 weeks ago. Your back was blown off. So how are you didn't got in the pool, you done got in the shootout, you been all over town, and you not resting. Another thing, how come Jim is not arrested? Catherine, she in jail. How come he ain't got nobody, like, he's supposed to be in jail with her? Or at least under, under arrest? Handcuffed to the bed like Wyatt was before he escaped? I don't know, but David goes down to the police station because they done found that Wyatt's car was by the police station. So they assume that Wyatt has been, they done arrested Wyatt and Wyatt is in safe, he's safe for right now, which turned out to be not true. He get down there. He want to talk to the lady. She's like, oh, first of all, we haven't spoken in years. And now you come down here wanting a favor from me? Like, boy, bye. Like, yeah, you was Judge Harrington. You was that dude. But we don't talk like that. Remember, you ain't had nothing to do with me. Now I ain't got nothing to do with you. Bye-bye. That's basically how she felt. Because, y'all, it has been like several seasons since David and Jim was, actually, what's the word I'm looking for? When they was actually doing their job as a judge. They've been doing everything but since then. At least Veronica, she been out here, getting clients and whatnot. Maybe not doing a lot, but she, yeah. Kobe, he an escort. And that all the people that he could have been, linked up with, he is linked up with Justin. Goes over Justin's house. Justin had just freshly taken down his creepy wall of Justin pictures and all that stuff. Kobe there. Kobe's like, all right, when we gonna do this? What we gonna do? A, B, C, and D. He's like, hold up. Can we talk for a minute? Like, yeah. So I heard you was, a masculine. So Kobe like deepens his voice. He's like, you know what? Go ahead and get up out of here. He's like, where my money at? Like, we didn't do anything. And this is when brother comes in. I'm like, so nobody locks their doors now? Because that is the first thing I do when I come in my house. I locks my door. I lock my screen door and I lock the regular door. Screen door has 2 locks. The regular door has 1 lock. I locks my door as soon as I come in the house. So we not locking doors, basically. Now, the brother, he done messed around and cloned Justin's phone. So every time Justin texts or calls somebody, the brother gets the information. So now he come over there because, he can't be trusted. You was out here, sleeping with men's, and that's just wrong. I got to keep tabs on you. Mama's upset about all this. I was like, Mama disowned him. The wife was like, okay, you signed these papers. You ain't going to have nothing to do with me or the kids. It seemed like you the only one that's mad. The mama may be mad. I don't know. Look at how my girls are showing. But anyway, Kobe's like, you know what? This seems like a personal issue. I'm going to get up out of here. And the brother's like, oh, really? Maybe I should break your face and all that stuff. And Chad, when I tell you, brother thought he was going to punk Kobe. And Kobe was like, you thought doggone did some of this and turned and gave him an uppercut, kicked him. And he's in between doggone beating this man's tail, going over to Justin, where my money at? Don't give him no money. Oh, you still talking? Boom, boom, kick. Where my money at? He's like, boo-boo, I was a Marine. Don't let this femininity fool you. Don't let this gayness fool you. I will beat your tail. And I was like, you know what, Kobe, you've been getting on my nerve. But I was so excited when you beat that brother's tail. I really was. I was so ecstatic. I had to rewind it several times. Because the brother thought he was going to go over there and just beat on him like he be beating on Justin. And Kobe was like, no. This Marine, boo-boo. I will whoop your tail. Get my money and whoop your tail some more. Wyatt, then it didn't slit Wyatt's wrist. Which it seemed like the slitting of the wrist took a lot longer than it should have. Now, picture this. Evansville, Indiana, 1990. A young lady T was in kindergarten when I fell on a beer bottle when I was out playing with my friends. Had to get stitches. They had to strap me to the table because I was moving so much. Like several nurses had to come in and hold me down And I was still moving, so they had to like strap me to the table so they can like clean out my wound. That is not where it's at. So they can clean out my wound and, you know, disinfect and sew it up and everything. It took several nurses to hold me down. Then they had to strap me to the table. I did more moving as a 5 or 6-year-old than Wyatt did. Now, granted, he had, you know, a whole bunch of thugs holding him down, but he was like, no, your girl was flopping and moving and doing all this stuff and had to be held down. But you just said, no, like your upper, your shoulders and all that stuff wasn't moving like it should have been moving, in my opinion. But he did get his wrist slit. I thought he was going to say, I thought we was cool since we gave Mitch the money. I just knew Mitch's name was going to pop up, but Wyatt's wrists were slit. But, you know, Wyatt is like Wolverine, that he, in the sense that, you know, I guess Wolverine did die in the Deadpool movies. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like, Wyatt got, like, several lives. Like, everything you try to do to kill him, he just popped back up. Veronica, she wants a background check on Pool Boy and Maid because she's suspicious of them. But she does have this judge come over because Celine needs to get paid her back child support. Jim is being raggedy about it because Jim is raggedy. And the judge was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And do you want to, you know, deliver this subpoena to him? She was like, absolutely. So she done got some money from Celine. She doing a background check on them. It was an okay episode. But like I said in the beginning, why aren't we bringing in new characters? We got Kobe and his friends. We done brought in Justin's brother. We got the two dudes that's trying to take Veronica's money, even though we haven't seen them in a while. We got Pool Boy and Maid. Did I say Justin's brother? But yeah, we got so many new people, but we ain't worried about like past people. Like, who killed Amanda? Where's RK? Where's Broderick? Where's Rocky? Like, what happened to their storyline? But y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything y'all bought me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on with my beautiful face. Puts up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.